You were speaking blasphemy last week when you were talking bad about the Big Lebowski. Don't you do it again. What's the review this week, Hunt, on the assignment of Dazed and Confused, a classic, as noted inside of this studio? Give us your synopsis.
All right, let's kind of go through it.
Ooh, hate this start, but I guess you can keep talking.
You got a bad cell?
Yeah. Okay. No. What do you got, Hunt? What do you got?
Well, so at first, like, all I know about it is that McConaughey's in it, and I think that he's like the main character, and they're in high school and just kind of go through a typical high school. Come to find out that he's just like an ancillary character, kind of in somewhere, and it's one day. I didn't even know it was one day.
Yep.
So you go through it, and yes, the nostalgia aspect like clearly plays. I mean, it's a time in your life where you think that riding around in a car is like the coolest thing you could possibly do, and I very much remember that being the case.
It's the best.
So it's just another one. It's one of those movies, like, if you put a camera in front of me while I was watching it last night, like, I think I was smiling the entire time.
Okay.
Like, it's a feel good. It's like it makes you chuckle here and there, but once again, no real plot, which I guess I need because I'm like a simpleton. And I never, like, howled laughing. I was never captivated or, like, full of suspense. It was just like, oh, that was kind of fun. Like, okay, it was fine. It was not that great a movie. It was fine.
Who was your favorite character?
I mean, I think Affleck was the one that made me laugh the most.
So no real plot. So the classic coming of age story means nothing to you. Figuring out. I mean, and the kid.
To be quite honest, the one that like hit home the most for me personally was the guy who's supposed to play quarterback and who's supposed to not drink or do drugs, because like that's my high school career. Is like I didn't play quarterback at all I did was play sports and didn't drink or do drugs or do any of that. So that kind of hit home for me. But like, no, it's just like one day and they like go to a party and it was fine. Like, the thing that for me that made it much better than the Big Lebowski is Big Lebowski would be like following that skinny, long-haired stoner kid for an hour and a half. Like, that's what the Big Lebowski is, which was just terrible.
Who is the main character of the movie? Is it Randall Pink Floyd or is it that kid?
Oh no, I think it's Randall Pink Floyd. But I think that they do a decent job of like hopping around. You've got the nerds and you've got the jocks, you got the cool bully older guys, and you've got the freshmen. And I think everyone can like resonate with the freshmen who are like wide-eyed, have no idea what's going on. Like the possibility of potentially having some interaction with someone of the opposite sex is like the most gripping thing possible. And then you've got the seniors who think they rule the school and can do anything when they're really just like dumb kids. But it seems fun at the time.
So would you?
The makeout party was so good.
It's great.
I'll never forget the first movies I went to in 7th grade. I wasn't making out. I had nobody with me, but everybody around me was, and I was just amazed. I'd never seen anything like it before.
First makeout party I went to was at the Walden Pool Club in Walden neighborhood right there in Kenilworth when we were about 7th grade.
So the movies make sense. Where are the parents, though? At the pool club? Nobody's around? Is there a little
you
back
saw the
room?
teacher. He was hitting on the other teacher out front, man. Hunt, so would you, if somebody asked you, should I watch it, you would say what?
Sure, you can watch it. I don't know that I'll ever watch it again. Like, I have no real interest in seeing it again. Like, it was fine, but...
A man who will watch the 45-minute Cub highlight tape from a year in which they didn't even win the World Series, who says to never watch Dazed and Confused again. Imagine having the chemistry and the DNA that makes your brain operate in that way.
All right,
look, I have said for years, I would make no bones about it. I am not very cool. My social life is beyond pathetic, and my culture is beyond zero. But it's just the way I am.
That's usually why these segments work so well. All right, Hunt, we're going to step up. You want plot? We're going to give you plot. The next assignment is The Fight Club, a classic with Edward Norton.
He's never seen Fight Club.
Is this true?
I have never seen Fight Club. I think all I know is Keanu in that.
Nope.
Sounds right.
Nope. It's Ed Norton Jr. and Brad Pitt.
Wait, so do you even know the?
No, he doesn't.
You don't know anything about Fight Club.
Anything.
Wow. Okay.
I know the first rule about Fight Club. That's all I know about Fight Club.
Okay,
it's the same as the second rule.
That's fascinating. I don't know how you avoided some of the pop culture details about Fight Club, but I am already now looking forward to next week because I've got to hear what you. We'll let's let it breathe. Just let it breathe.
T-Bob, there are no cultural aspects of the Cubs YouTube videos season highlights.
Yeah, like I love the 90s or like I love the 2000s back in the days. Did you ever watch those on VH1?
The Cubs were on. No, I'm not watching that.
I guess I'm just specifically salty at those shows because they ruined Fight Club. Well, not ruined, but they told me what Fight Club was about before I'd ever seen it.
Hunt, you think they'll have a football season?
Oh man,
Hunt, you're the expert. Answer.
Like I just don't know. Like I feel like we're gonna have to come back in steps, and I think the first step is somebody playing without people there, whether that's golf or whether that's baseball. It's hard for me right now to imagine someone in political power looking at this situation and going, okay, kind of get back to normal, with the knowing and understanding that people are going to continue to die because it's a virus and people die from viruses every day. But if you're the person who says, okay, let's go ahead, and people start dying, it's like political suicide to put that on your resume. So I just think people are going to be abundantly cautious, and it's going to take a lot for us to figure this out, maybe even a vaccine. So I don't know anything about anything. I'm going to go watch the Cubs highlights later today, but it just seems that way to me.
Poll question today: would you attend a sporting event without a vaccine being found for COVID-19? How would you vote?
I would. That doesn't make me a very good person, but I don't have anything else to do, so I would go.
Hunt, Fight Club next week. Avo Marzawanian Inside the Huddle. If Hunt doesn't like Fight Club, I will never listen to his segment again. We'll talk to you next Friday.
All right, Avo, R.I.P. We'll try.
Later on.
Later, man.